Surat Al-Rahman. Learning objectives. Assalamu alaikum, my friends. How are you? It's great to see you again. Today our lesson will be about Surat Al-Rahman. Let's begin. Today we will be learning Surat Al-Rahman entirely. Let's start by learning how to recite the first part of it, from the first verse to the 16th verse. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. The Most Compassionate taught the Quran, created humanity and taught them speech. The sun and the moon travel with precision. The stars and the trees bow down in submission. As for the sky, he has raised it high and set the balance of justice, so that you do not defraud the scales. Weigh the justice and do not give short measures. He laid cut the earth for all beings. In it are fruit, palm trees with date stalks, and grains with husks, and aromatic plants. Then which of your Lord's favors will you humans and jinn both deny? He created humankind from sand and clay like pottery, and created jinn from a smokeless flame of fire. Then which of your Lord's favors will you both deny? Now let's explore the meanings of some key terms found in these honorable verses. The phrase "with precision" means that the sun and the moon follow each other and move in a precise time schedule. The phrase "set the balance of justice" means he established justice and commanded people to follow it. Husks are the outer part of grains. Aromatic plants are plants that have a nice smell. Now let's start interpreting these noble verses. In the beginning, we find that the name of Surat Al-Rahman and the first verse reflect Allah's vast mercy towards His servants. Then we find that it represents the blessings of Allah Almighty, and the first and the most important of them is teaching humans the Holy Quran. The verses after that discuss the creation of humans and teaching them to speak fluently and express themselves clearly. Then we find that the noble surah mentions the cosmic blessings, such as the sun, the moon, the stars, the trees, and the elevated sky without pillars. Finally, the noble verses mention the blessing of the creation of humans and the jinn. And there is a question that is repeated after every blessing that is mentioned, and that question is, which of many blessings of Allah do you deny and disbelieve? And certainly we do not deny any of the blessings of Allah Almighty upon us, which He has mentioned. Therefore, when we hear or read His saying, "Then which of your Lord's favors will you both deny?" we must say, "We don't deny any of your blessings and favors of our Lord." Now which of you can recite and properly interpret the verses 1 through 16 of Surat Al-Rahman? Well done, my friends. Now let's learn how to recite the second part of Surat Al-Rahman, starting from the 17th verse up to the 40th verse. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. He is Lord of the two east and the two west. Then which of your Lord's favors will you both deny? He merges two bodies of fresh and salt water, yet between them is a barrier they never cross. Then which of your Lord's favors will you both deny? Out of both waters come forth pearls and coral. Then which of your Lord's favors will you both deny? To Him belong the ships with raised sails, sailing through the seas like mountains. Then which of your Lord's favors will you both deny? Every being on earth is bound to perish. Only your Lord Himself, full of majesty and honor, will remain forever. Then which of your Lord's favors will you both deny? All those in the heavens and the earth are dependent on Him, day in and day out. He has something to bring about. Then which of your Lord's favors will you both deny? We will soon attend to you for your judgment. O two multitudes of jinn and humans, then which of your Lord's favors will you both deny? O assembly of jinn and humans, if you can penetrate beyond the realms of heavens and the earth, then do so, but you cannot do that without our authority. Then which of your Lord's favors will you both deny? Flames of fire and molten copper will be sent against you, and you will not be able to defend one another. Then which of your Lord's favors will you both deny? How horrible will it be when the heavens will split apart, becoming rose red like burnt oil? Then which of your Lord's favors will you both deny? On that day there will be no need for any human or jinn to be asked about their sins. Then which of your Lord's favors will you both deny? Let's explore the meanings of some key terms found in these honorable verses. Perish, die. Penetrate, try to escape from what Allah has decreed. Attend to for judgment. Allah Almighty will judge both humans and jinn after giving them time. Now, let's explain these noble verses in an easy way for you. It's clear that the verses from the 17th to the 40th continue to describe the signs of Allah's power, to reveal His favors to humans and jinn, and alert them to the importance of these favors and their impact on their lives. Among those favors is the meeting of the salty sea and the freshwater river, and extracting previous metals from the depths of the sea. Another blessing is the sailing of giant ships in the sea by the permission of Allah Almighty. The verses then reveal how all these creatures will eventually cease to exist, and all these blessings will completely vanish, while the existence of Allah Almighty will continue. Then it presents the final scene, which is the Day of Judgment, and the great cosmic upheaval that will happen. Now, which of you can recite and properly interpret the verses 17 to 40 of Surat Al-Rahman? Well done, my friends. Now, let's answer some questions about the verses we have just learned. Are you ready?